let's talk about snare drums. You've got an SM57, the ubiquitous SM57, and a 101 FET on snare. So you're obviously getting two different kind of. What are you going for there?
Well, for number one, I'm going for options.
Right.
Try to give people. I think that's an old standard to use a dynamic on the snare and a condenser as well with capsules aligned.
Right.
It gives you options for different types of playing. If I was to maybe want to do a quick overdub and for some brushes on a track, you know, rather than having to change a setup or whatever, it'd be nice to have a condenser there for some brush work.
Right.
And then if I want to play some rock or whatever, it's nice to have that thud of an SM57.
Right.
So it's just an old thing that, you know, again, Ross Hogarth and the great engineers that have made all these classic records, I find, do that, and I'm just copying them.
Yeah, it's funny because in my career, we always used a 451 with a pad on it.
Yeah.
414s and 451s were just standard, everyday, what you used. And I love those mics. I still have some. But when you compare it, the 101 FET to a 451, it sounds like you took a sock off of it.
Yeah, well, remember we did that test.
Right.
I said, you know, when I first got a hold of these,
right.
I rushed here and had some 451s and gave you some sound samples.
Right, yeah, I think those are on the website too.
Yeah,
right.
That was kind of illuminating. It was like, wow, okay.
It's pretty crazy because it sounds great until you A-B it, then you go, oh.
Yeah, you don't know until you A-B
Yeah,
something.
right.
That sounds great. That sounds great until you hear better.
So you're kind of getting the body and the thwack from the 57, but you're getting a lot of brightness and attack from the condenser mic. From the
yeah, and in a rock setting, you know, rather than layering samples or in conjunction with layering samples, which is the thing to do these days and probably for the last while on a drum sound, I found that you can treat the condenser mic with a gate and really mess it up a little bit, and I can kind of use it as a sample.
Right.
By gating it and basically making it the attack of the snare drum on a backbeat.